What made the entire bakery stop baking when they heard who inherited the shop? I was icing cupcakes for Mrs. Harlow, my regular Saturday customer, when she leaned over the counter, whispering like she had a secret worth spreading. "Did you hear about the Donnelly Bakery?" she said, glancing around the bustling shop. I kept piping frosting, half listening, curious but careful not to seem nosy. "Old Mr. Donnelly passed away last week," Mrs. Harlow continued, scrolling through her phone. Everyone assumed the shop would go to his nephew, Matthew, the one he always bragged about at town meetings. "But you know what's shocking?" I tilted my head. "What?" Mrs. Harlow lowered her voice. "It's you. He left the entire bakery to you." I froze mid-frosting. The entire counter went quiet, and I could hear the mixers humming in the background. "Wait, what?" I whispered. "Honestly, it's true," she said. Her eyes were wide. "You've been working here for years, right? Cleaning ovens, helping the customers, learning every recipe from the man himself. Apparently, he trusted you more than anyone else." I looked over at the other bakers, expecting them to laugh or shake their heads, but instead, every hand stopped in mid-motion. Flour froze in the air. A tray of croissants sat untouched. Someone dropped a rolling pin. He didn't even leave anything to Matthew?" One of the apprentices asked, voice trembling. Mrs. Harlow shook her head. "Matthew stormed the town meeting this morning. He's furious, but the will is very clear. Everything goes to you." And he left a letter explaining why. I felt my heart hammering as I wiped my hands on my apron and pulled the envelope from behind the counter, where Mr. Donnelly always kept his papers. The letter was in his familiar looping handwriting. "Dear Sam, I've watched you grow with this bakery. You care about the dough, the ovens, and most importantly, the people who come here. Matthew may have the family name, but you have the heart of this shop. I trust you to keep it alive the way I always dreamed. Love, Mr. Donnelly." My chest tightened. I had been scrubbing floors and dusting shelves while everyone assumed Matthew would inherit it all. I had never imagined I'd be the one carrying on his legacy. The bakery remained frozen. Mrs. Harlow's hand hovered over the tip jar. One of the apprentices slowly set down the tray of pastries. Even the delivery boy paused with the box of flour in his arms. Everyone stared at me as if waiting for me to say something, anything. "I guess I'll keep the bakery running," I said, my voice shaking. The way he wanted. A ripple of murmurs spread through the shop, then applause. Not loud, but enough to make the walls hum. Mr. Donnelly's trust, his years of guidance, and his quiet recognition of my dedication hit me all at once. Then Mrs. Harlow laughed softly, wiping her glasses. "Well, I guess that means free pastries for us forever, huh?" Even with the shock settling in, I smiled. The bakery smelled sweeter than ever, not just of sugar and flour, but of trust, legacy, and a future I hadn't dared to imagine. For the first time in years, I felt like I belonged.